Stop it from jiggling. Well, I got some information on. Oh, goodness, bed. I went to change my ambulance oil today. Well, I left at 9 o'clock. I didn't get over there at about 10:15. And then they got me out of there at 4 o'clock that afternoon. Apparently, something was wrong with the oil filter. They couldn't get it off. And they said whoever changed it before, which was across the street, as a matter of fact, apparently tightened it up too tight. And I said, okay, but you got to get it off. So they didn't have the right really tools. It's a new place that just opened up, and that ambulance is a mess to do. Anyway, so they got it off. But in the meantime, my sugar level, I didn't eat anything when I left. But I had to walk next door to get me a piece of candy. I thought, well, I bought one of them packages of Snickers. You know, you get 5 for $1. It was a Dollar Tree store or whatever it was. And I thought, okay, that'll hold me over. Well, I didn't take my machine because I figured I'd just be over there for an hour and then right back. Well, I didn't think I was going to stay 6-7 hours. And I didn't eat anything. And I didn't want to ask them boys to run me over or give me somewhere to go get me something to eat. And so I just went over there to the Dollar Tree and had a piece of candy. Well, I didn't know my blood sugar was in the high 400s, and that pushed me up to the 600s. And so next time I won't do that. I will carry my blood checking machine with me like it's a part of me. So they was teasing me about my pickup, and they said when I brought it over there, the pickup, to get its oil changed, there was somebody in the back, and I just started laughing. I said, you don't know me very well because I'm a hoarder, and they wouldn't know. You might be able to put a 2-month-old baby back there if you slide it in between it and the roof. But I said, there ain't no way a teenager or a grown man or a grown woman can get back in there. They ain't no room. So anyway, they finally got it done. And then I had to still stop at O'Reilly's and get me some gas treatment. I had to stop and get some oil treatment because they didn't have any there. And let's see. So I stopped, got that. Now, mind you, I'm sicker than a dog. And then I went ahead and went to the got gas because it's supposed to be a full tank before you pour that in there. 8 ounces on each one of them or something like that. And then that quart of oil that's supposed to keep diesels quieter or whatever. And I said, okay. And I got that done. Then I went to the post office because my electric bill had come in. And it was average billing. It hadn't changed. Well, actually, 2 of them didn't even change at all because I'm on that average billing. And so that was, got that out of the way. My daughter's supposed to come tomorrow. But when I got home, finally I got home, it was about 5 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock, I don't even know. And so I got home, and the house was cool because I turned it down because I didn't want it to be real hot on the dogs. Well, I'd called to chill. And so I jacked the heat up, and I lay there and shook for at least an hour or so till I drifted off to sleep. And then when I woke up, I was coughing up blood like usual. And like I said, I got all that done. And but she's supposed to come tomorrow and do some stuff for me, paperwork and stuff. And I got some stuff I want to give the grandbabies and stuff. Some bling. I got in some Mardi Gras stuff and some toys in a gumball machine. Then I got my granddaughters some real jewelry, but these are my great grandkids. And I got to get all that done. And then, let's see, I gave her husband an arrowhead wrap and an old watch I had, because I can't wear all of them. And I love this little watch here. Thank my son for that. I hadn't heard from him in a while. So, what else? Oh, I'm going to quit messing with politics, the coronavirus, the vaccines, I'm going to be non-political because it don't do a bit of good. And besides that, I got rode up twice. One more time on YouTube and they'll take the channel, which I don't really care, but maybe somebody out there would. Probably give me peace and quiet. I still got Facebook, and that's about all, and I don't have that many people watch me anyway. It's probably somebody turning me in, but I don't care. They said, did I want to appeal it? I said, well, hell no, I don't care. But I did complain about the virus and this and all the rigmarole, it and the elections and everything else. It's just irritating. And I didn't feel good the last 2 days, so God knows what it said. So I even deleted when I went shopping at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to be non-political. What they call that, criticizing. My chest has been hurting all evening. I talked to my sister while I was getting around. I didn't eat anything. I couldn't eat anything. I just got through eating something. I was getting me 2 fish patties. And that's what I ate, excuse me. And that's what I did. I've got to get up and straighten up the house tomorrow. My daughter's coming. She'll gripe at me. I've only got 2 dishes in the sink, though. But I thought, well, I hope to hell they didn't strip that bolt that goes into that oil filter. He showed me the oil filter. What happened, they ended up collapsing it, trying to get it off because it was just way too tight. And I was, thank God, I said, well, if you can't get it off, I need to have it towed home because, they'd already drained the oil and they already dented the oil filter so you couldn't ride it. And I thought, well, I'll just get it towed home and worry about it later. And I didn't want to call my daughter to take me home. They could have took me home. And because you can't ride with the wrecker. Well, I could have called that Uber driver. But I guess I could have done that or that other one they got, the trolley. It cost $20 for the trolley to take me home. Of course, I live out of the town. If I was in the town, it's free. So there you go. But like I said, I've got my grandbaby some stuff, and my grandson some stuff, and my granddaughters some stuff, and just trying to slim this out. I'll just give it away. But I've been coughing up blood this evening. Big old nasty stuff. And so I did all that, and I thought I was running a fever, but I was shaking to death. I was freezing to death. And the house said 65. I shouldn't have been really that cold. I changed clothes, and I put on my nightshirt and my jammies, and even wrapped up in my, what do they call that? My coat or jacket. What did they call it? Oh, my robe, excuse me. So, but I made a new resolution. I'm not going to get into politics or religion, or anything else. Ooh, the poor people on basketball got hurt. I'm just going to be non-political. Of course, I got another channel. I don't know where, whatever. But anyway, like I said, it's not that big a deal one way or the other because I don't have that many people that watches me. But I'm getting my Amos together so I can go camping. And I thought it was funny that young kid was trying to, goat me or whatever. I told him the story about the doctor, and he was trying to come. He said, yeah, that was when I moved it to go take it inside. There was somebody in there. I seen his arm. I said, I'm a hoarder, and I usually don't leave no room for somebody to crawl in the back or something like that. This is a winter scene and a summer scene. I got a ostrich egg I planted the 4 seasons on. I might redo it. Just paint it white again and redo it. Big old ostrich egg. Like I said, I have been sick this afternoon, and it all stemmed, my fault. I know to grab that tester when I walk out the door. I got two of them. I probably got two or three of them around here. But I usually keep one with me, especially if I'm going camping or whatever, with new batteries and everything else, and plenty of strips. But I thought, well, I'll be over about an hour like I was in the pickup. Well, that didn't work. I was over there, let's see, four, let's see, five, about 7 hours. So there you go. And I didn't eat all that time because I was afraid to, because I didn't know what my blood sugar was. And I said, well, I ain't went blind because usually my sugar level gets real low. I can't see. And I thought, well, I should have guessed the other way. Well, it's too high. And then I would have known, but I didn't have nothing with me to take. And I have a medicine kit that I take, and I always throw it in my pocket. I just ain't done nothing. Right all day. And they said, well, you hadn't changed this oil in 3 years. I said, okay. It says you're supposed to change it every 7,000 miles. I came in 2,000 miles early. And he said, well, you need to at least change it once a year, no matter what the mileage is on it. And I said, okay. And I said, from now on, just mark it down 3,000 miles like you do a car. That way, it's easier for me to get 3,000 miles on a vehicle than it is 7,000 miles. I mean, I drove it all for 3 years, went camping. I went down to Texoma Lake in Texas. I went to there in Quartzsite, Arizona, and I still liked about 2,500 miles, having enough miles on it to change the oil. But I'm going to change it. I don't care. Every year I'm going to be like, it's going to be my Christmas present, change the oil, or summer present, whatever. But I'm going to change it. I was sick. I was really sick. I hadn't been that sick in a long time. And chilled, I was shaking so bad. I put on my flannel robe, my flannel sleep. The thing I didn't put on was my night shoes, my my sheep wool shoes, my slippers. But other than that, I was all bundled up. And then later on, the little guy woke me up. And then, of course, I was still reeling the effects of breathing through my mouth because I was so exhausted. And that always makes me spit up a bunch of blood. I still ain't went around and got the shot yet. I'm trying to. I guess my daughter will run it down on my granddaughter. I mean, I hate to drive like 150 miles and then they say, oh, we're out of it. That's what I said. Okay. But that's what I'm getting at. I'm sitting here sweating now, just sweating up a storm. And the house ain't but about 70, 72, 73 degrees. I have freezing attacks and then burning up attacks. And I'm watching 10 o'clock news. It's about to go off. And like I said, I quit showing my paintings because I got tired of arguing with people. It's probably the same on my jewelry. Get tired of arguing with people, just don't show it no more. I got plenty of relatives. My grandniece, that'd be just my niece. She wants me to come down. She's in her 50s, I think, and bring some of the jewelry. She wants to sell it with. She belongs to a woman's club. She said, "Well, bring it down here. We'll sell a bunch of it." She lives at Lake Texoma, and I said I hadn't really thought about it. If you want the truth, I'm gonna leave it up to my granddaughter because she's had to quit her job because she can't afford daycare. Anybody who wants $2,500 a month to watch 4 kids is a little bit steep. I'm telling you. I had fish tonight, 2 pieces. And when I got cats, the woman up on the hill, she said, looks like you've lost a lot of weight. I said, that's what the doctor said. He said, looks like you lost about 35, 40 pounds, and I pretty well lost that. He was concerned about it. I said, well, it's just, I've been busy. I just, and I haven't really been cooking big meals. I've been feeding it to the dogs. I've been feeding them chicken and steak and hamburger meat, you name it, I've been feeding them. I'll take me a little portion out, about the size of a cup or whatever, and then give it to the dogs. But I got to get that ambulance ready, and I got to start that bus. And I don't know where I'm going to head first, but I'll do something. My sister's supposed to come up and stay here 2 or 3 days. I said, like I told her, I said, I've been out to your place 4 or 5 times. Now it's your turn to come stay with me a day or two. She said, well, I have to go through some of that stuff. I said, what we need to do is I need to buy one of them shipping containers, and because my barn's full, the shop's full, them old houses are full. I stack up them shipping containers. That's what I need to do. Quit hoarding. That's what I need to do. But hey, when you run across the bargain, buy it. That's my motto. And when I sell something, people don't pay. They don't pay it. I mean, I sold stuff and they ain't paid me a dime in 4 or 5 months. I guess a repossession. That's what you call a repossession. It's hard. Like I said, I could go stay with my daughter, but I got too many dogs, and I ain't giving up one, not even one of them. They're my friends. Roy was the one that just having a fit. He curled up on the floor right in front of this big high bed. The little guy climbed in bed with me, and Big Boy wanted me to put him in bed, so I did that. Baby girl says, oh, I got the whole divan by myself. I got to get her on a diet. Quit giving them treats and quit feeding them too much. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to make a new resolution. I'm not going to talk politics, anything that's controversy. Just ain't going to do it. Because I guess YouTube don't like it. Facebook don't care. I guess I could join the underground, whatever. Oh, it's Saturday Night Live. I like that show. Well, I'm going to let you go. Share it with a friend. I ain't had a new subscriber in maybe 2 years. And if you've been, let's say, under 6 months, let me know. I mean, I'm going to get off this. Like I said, I'm sweating. I've got some Numbsit for my throat. I got some morphine that'll stop the pain. It really ain't gonna stop nothing. Ain't nothing stops anything. I mean, all these shows get to talk about it. And everybody else gets to talk about stuff, but I don't get to. So I ain't gonna give you my opinion no more. You'll figure it out yourself if you live long enough. Remember, be kind and considerate to all living things. And hell, even talk to your plants. I mean, especially animals and this, that, and the other. Kindness goes a long ways. Take care. Have that great day. And I've got to watch this show. I guess I got to turn to it.